There we go with Mitchell, which I love to say because of Mystery Science Theater 3000. That famous Joe Don Baker movie, Mitchell. Mitchell!
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Mitchell's like,
I'm letting my geek flag fly today, and I don't care who knows it. Thanks for waiting. What do you have for us?
Well, I wanted to talk about why the existing theories for why there's religion are insufficient. They don't work.
Okay.
I don't know we're going to get far with that in a minute or two.
Probably not in a minute or two.
No, but, I can throw it out there anyway. So, for instance, this one idea is that religion is for social cohesion, right?
Okay.
That's a big reason that's given. So the problem with that I have is that if you're familiar with this guy, Franz de Waal, who's written several books like The Bonobo and the Atheist and Primates and Philosophers, he says in these books that morality and ethics and altruism were essentially inherited from our animal ancestors, our primate ancestors. So if that's true, then why do we need religion for social cohesion?
So one of the things is that you're arguing against a specific facet. Many of the people who I've studied who look at an evolutionary explanation for religion don't tend to use a single factor. It's only about this, or it's primarily about this. It's more complex.
Well, that's right.
It's more complex than that. I don't want to spend a bunch of time arguing against models of evolution of religion that I don't hold, because I'm not going to defend somebody else's view. And I'm afraid that we don't have time in the show for me to give my own, which is actually rather vague. I think that we are similar creatures trying to answer questions and survive, and coming up with similar stories that we like, that teach us lessons or allow us to convey, prior to the written word, it allowed us to convey the stories about us and who we were. Some of them simply made us feel good. Some of them taught us moral lessons. Some of them were used to show why our social group was better and preferred by the gods than some other one. And this complex mesh of this allows these ideas to progress and then get codified. And then the ones that are able to walk the line between not completely able to be disproven and yet still provide comfort and usefulness and exploit fears, all of that for its own propagation. Those are the ones that survive. The ones that say lightning is, from, aliens, when we know now that it's a natural phenomenon, those go away. So it's about being just specific enough to be useful and feel valuable to people at an emotional level, and not specific enough to fall by the wayside when we learn the truth.
So that's the coping mechanism, or the existential anxiety question of why people have religion. And I have some thoughts on that too, but I guess we're not going to have a chance to get to it, are we?
Yeah, you can try calling back another time. I apologize for waiting till the end of the show to get to it, but we're completely out of time for the day.